Hey this race fans, here we go, Noobs F1. Thanks for coming to watch this bit of the old Forbidden Hot Lap Assetto Corsa. This is my new venture for now, giving up a bit of Gran Turismo sport. You've heard my rants, you know the stories. Same old shit, I'm afraid. So here we go. P1 McLaren. In a lovely, I think this is the only orange they do. As we approach turn 1. At the Nord Slicer, for you there are new to racing or wondering where we are. Forbidden Hot Lap, we've got to try and do it less than 6:53. Had a few laps this morning, a couple last night. Just trying to get used to the physics again. Proper physics, I might add. You know, you can actually pitch the car, feel the brakes, more weight in the front end. It wasn't Gran Turismo, you just, I had a T300 RS, used that, felt quite dead. I've got Logitech G29 here, use that Gran Turismo, dead. Stick it on here, and it feels like you've paid the money for your wheel. Logicars too as well, it's got the same feel, but I find that I could just jump on a set of Corsa, and I could just drive every car straight out the box, and it's brilliant. I ain't gonna mess about. There's only a dozen cars on project cars, I can jump in and I can do it. I spent years bloody last year trying to research it like a boffin, but I just can't be bothered, to be honest with you. I'll just get in and race. Blue car coming through a faster section now, slowing down towards one of the slowest points on the track, second gear. Watch the curb on your right, don't take too much, and we can wind her up. Slightly come over the brow into a left-hander. Just to be patient through this section, wait for the apex to appear and then give it a bit of guns between the two corners. Obviously down into second. Be brave through there. I can be better through there, to be honest. It's one of my favourite corners on the track. Give it the beans. Early braking, guys. Watch the downhill and the bump on the apex. Launch this McLaren now down here. I love the feeling of speed as you get as you pass through the graffiti on the track. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake there, Nibs. You can't stay in third gear. In brave through there. You see the speed increase a bit, doing up to 150 mile an hour plus. If you're wondering, there he's down in the right hand corner. Coming up to the first of the carousels, both left-handers of course. It's his first time in the track, the car starts to bottom out a little bit. Punch it. Here we go. Coming into the windier section now. It's almost sector 2 as I think. All about being smooth through here, try not to make any mistakes, keep your speed up, using all of the track on the exit. There you go, just let you listen to the engine through there. Most of that in third gear, just trying to keep my speed up. Tricky little corner this one. Never found the apex, to be honest with you there. Watch the jump in the road. Pitch it into third. One more tough little corner to go. And power through this section. Be brave. It's the second carousel, and we stay in third just about. We don't really want to unsettle the car by changing gear halfway through the corner. This is just about judging your exit, getting a maximum amount of speed onto the straights. Now you'll see all the energy recovery systems, everything kicking into play. As we watch the speed go, this is a good run, to be fair, at that last corner. 206, 207, 9, 10, plus. Come on McLaren. 17. Come on. Through the corner. Whoa, 217. Get off the grass car. And he gets down into 5th. Into 4th. It's nice and steady. Don't make a mistake now. Right, last bit of a lap. 1 mindful on the time. 6:47. It's going to be close. Don't hit the barriers, punch it for the line. There you go. There you go, guys. And that's my nap of the Nordschleife. I can tell you now, I had an adrenaline rush. My hands are tingling for playing that. The only time I experienced that in Gran Turismo is when I'm sat on the grid and we're ready to race. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. You know, if any of you guys at home have experienced the same thing, you find this game just makes your wheel come alive, and I'm quite happy to render a bit of graphics, and for what we got to this, mate, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, thanks for your time again. What I'm going to do now is leave you to watch this different perspective on the lap, so hopefully you can take something from the video. Likewise, if you can help me get a better time and you want to put a challenge time up, or a link to a video for me to watch, and I'll have a go at beating sometimes, especially on a set of Corsa now. But dozens of special events to get through, so hopefully now I'm feeling a bit better, we've had the all clear with you. Start punching out a load more videos. Guys, cheers for now anyway.